Oh goodness, I think is Reen gonna be the only one to hit level 5? Oh
Caught us off
my
guard.
god.
Watch out!
Wait.
No way!
Should have waited until they were closer. Because they are definitely not taking. Whatever. Just burn something I can get back pretty quickly with Reen. Oh no. You
No
missed
way!
again. Okay. It's like, cause y'all are ass. Dang it.
Right!
Of course.
Get them off me.
Go! Now's our chance! Gotcha! Well, that went better than expected.
Yeah, I didn't cut that corner quite well enough. Stop, stop, stop. Auto attacking. Draining the water, draining the water. Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Water.
The advantage is ours. Let's finish him. Okay.
My turn! Go!
I'll back you up. Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though.
Was it though? In what is it in?
Now's our chance. We can do
in
this.
the previous games,
I'll
it was
handle it.
always fire that was hard to get. In this one, it's the higher elements.
Here we go!
Because the higher elements were not something that they want. They wanted to make the higher elements, I guess, be
Go!
super rare in the previous
I'll
games.
back you up. Right.
But they did not do that, I feel, well enough.
My turn. Now. Speed.
Roger. I'll handle it. Target's eliminated. Let's get going.
Oh my god, P is almost it's catching up.
Done.
Be strong, too. Be strong. Oh, there are just fish hanging out back here, and there's another chest. What's over here?
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Okay.
I want all of the experience. Damn.
Here we go!
Of course. Right.
My turn.
Well, you were just untouched.
Now.
Lucky
An opening.
Miles.
Here we go! That's that. Let's keep moving.
Amazing. Oh, I have so much money to obtain. I'm gonna buy some new weapons and everything. And actually, I'm gonna probably do armor first because I haven't upgraded their armor properly in ages. Doesn't really matter if
Now's
you
our
hit
chance.
hard.
We can
if
do
you're
this.
if
I'll
when you do
handle it.
get hit, you die.
Go!
That is one of those things they really don't teach you in video games. Sometimes you really do just
My
need
turn.
to have defense. I love the
Of
look
course.
of when they fall asleep. Just lies on their side, lives there. Damn.
My turn.
Damn.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Aerial. Ooh. Three, sleep, and aerial. I don't need breathe. I want this for Mercuria, though. But it also already gives me a buff. So I don't really need another one right away. Yep, this is the right way to go.
We have nothing to fear.
Here.
My turn. All right.
My turn.
My turn. Of course. Evil will fall before my blade.
Wild. Absolutely wild. I think I'm done with the steps by now. Ooh, chest. Ground bait. Guess there's a fishing spot here somewhere.
Is that a treasure chest?
Okay, not a special Terial. This is just to be given to whoever doesn't have healing. Isn't there a third area?
This place seems like it goes on forever.
My father sure gave us a real humdinger of a job to deal with.
Well, I'm sure we must be getting close now.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Okay.
You would think
My
some of these
turn.
would be placeable, but you know, here we are.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Go!
I'll handle it.
My turn.
Of course.
Here we go! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Not bad.
An A+ outcome.
I also love that those don't disappear, just had to fight the monster.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Yeah, birds.
Okay.
Go! Si- Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Right.
Do you miss a wow? Do you miss a paralyzed
Okay.
bird?
Go! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
You're done!
Okay, that was tough.
Nice work, though. Great!
Success.
So what, we're gonna probably be level 40 by the time we get out of this place? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that feels good.
A dangerous foe. Stay on guard.
Oh boy.
Watch out, this is a tough one.
Oh.
My
that's not as
turn.
many as I thought it would be. Speed down.
Here we go.
Don't need you for enough.
My turn. Give it.
Always
Of
take
course.
the serious ones seriously.
Off guard.
You're open. Too slow. I'll handle it.
Here we go. Go! Elliot!
Got it.
Okay. My turn.
My turn.
Of course. We should keep going.
All right.
Elliot, love you. Favorite. Elliot is by far my favorite character in this game so far.
The advantage is ours.
Even now, even after my second playthrough, I love
My
Reed
turn.
for being the main character and for being a good main character.
Go!
He gives real shonen protagonist
Go!
vibes.
I'll pick you up.
I'll forever love those.
Right. Oh, we did it.
Is that a treasure chest?
Leg breaker. I guess that brings speed down or movement down. We already have speed breaker, so leg breaker is definitely movement down.
I spy treasure.
Okay, that's a monster chest.
We have nothing to fear.
We have
My
everything
turn.
to fear. Fear. Always fear the enemy.
Go!
Right.
Of course.
I'll handle it.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
My turn.
I hate when some of the things like blinding
Okay,
just
safe for now.
don't work. Because you're sitting there like, I blinded you, I put the effort in to make sure you couldn't hit me. Or I set myself up to do that thing.
Watch out, guys!
Oh, that didn't work either. Okay.
My turn.
Go! Go!
I'll pick you up.
You're done!
Right.
Off with me.
My turn.
Yeah.
My turn!
My turn.
Not all boys sitting behind us not being able to see or
Right.
move. Oh, that would be
Of
terrifying.
course. You
You're
still have a
blind
lot of
and
training to do.
paralyzed. You have no idea what's happening. All you know is that you're alive. Ooh, that's terrifying. Would hate to have been that fish.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Yeah, chest that we're gonna have to go into and beat up some monsters.
The advantage is ours.
Okay.
That's ours.
pick you up! Right!
Oh. Yet again, paralyzed and blind.
Right. Now.
You're open.
Fall.
No one
When
stands
we
a
fight
chance.
together,
Oh. Yeah. They have a special line together, I guess. So I have to flip a switch to flip a switch? Really? Lower the bridge, go across the bridge, flip a switch, to then flip another switch, to go down into the water. Kill the two monsters in the water. Then probably go over to the monster chest.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Okay.
My turn. The second form, Gale! That's that. Let's keep moving.
the advantage is ours.
Is it really?
Okay.
Go! Now's our chance!
I'll pick you up!
Of course. You still have a lot of training to do.
Stairs.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
My turn.
It was being guarded by slime.
Now's our
I'm not
chance!
available to it.
I'll pick you up! Right!
Of course.
Okay. Done. But we can't.
Can't linger on all of these fights for too long. The boss fights, maybe.
Is that a treasure chest? I welcome all challengers.
Oh,
I'll handle it.
no.
Keep it.
Go! All right.
Did I miss? Or was he just out
My
of
turn.
range? Probably just.
Here I go.
Right.
I'll handle it. Now.
An opening.
Right!
I'll handle it.
Here we go. That's that.
Oh, roast. Hey, that's a master quartz. Damage of regular attacks increased. Delay after attack multiplied by 2. That is the issue. Ugh. You'd have to give this to one of your You'd have to give this to Fee. It's the only way to make this one good. Only way to make that one good. Unless you don't mind just being being really slow when you do attacks. I'm sure there are people who play with those builds. I am not a fan of the idea, personally. Oh my gosh, it's extra. Nothing else I have to open? No, got it. Which means I can also start, you know, picking up some of these to turn into things. And being able to sell them is gonna be great. Do I have enough? I did not get anywhere near enough U material. Alrighty. Gonna rest. Add the quartz I want to use, which I don't know which one I want to use. It'll probably be one of the special ones. What do I want to do? Give you Fortuna. Oh, this would give me Fortuna as well. Here's the. There it is. Okay, I was like, I could swear there's an item that makes it so it's easier for my enemies to drop items, and there it is. It's luck. And
That looks like it.
I don't care. Fight me. Let's go.
A worthy adversary.
I'll handle it. Arcus?
My turn. All right.
My turn. Give it up.
I'll handle it.
Of course. Yeah! Yeah!
My turn.
My turn. Go! Elliot!
Okay. Now.
An opening! Right! Hey!
Right. Yeah. Let's go.
Got it! My turn.
I'll handle it. Now.
An opening!
Right.
Here we go. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up.
Okay. My turn. Got it.
Really got to make sure
An
that
opening.
there's
Right.
a decent amount of different
Here we
types
go.
of attacks
Go.
being used.
I'll back you up.
Of course. Stop! We should keep going.
And that is the mini boss down to get everyone to level 40 except Fee. You dirty
Great.
rascal.
All right.
Not bad.
Done.
I did it!
Hey, they figured it out. Anything else in here? No? Okay. I think that's it. I think I'm done with this place. Because it's not like I took any damage. It was not a very difficult mini boss, but it was a mini boss nonetheless.
A challenging foe. We should engage it with care.
You had to respawn. Whatever.
This looks tough. Careful.
My turn.
Here we go. Go!
I'll back you up. My turn.
Right! You still have a...
Do 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 do. Do do.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
I'll handle it.
One just had to be all the way in the back.
Here we go.
My turn.
Right.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Must be defeated quickly. Oh, look at all of it. But I've already finished Elliot. So I just have to worry with the rest of the guys whenever they ever end up, if they ever end up on my team at some point. Is there another
That looks like a
chest?
tough one.
There is.
Be careful.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Dang it, you
handle it.
turned at the last second. Of course you did.
My turn.
My turn.
Don't worry about you anymore.
Of course.
Right.
My turn.
Yeah!
My turn. Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
I'm sitting at over 1,000 of everything, but I guess 2 of the higher elements because I had to use one. And I used, I think, a couple when I was making something. But Lord, oh, it's going to be so much easier from now on. Because, like I said, I think I have all but maybe 2 people, and I feel like one of them is like this or something that I haven't leveled to max level. And once I do, it's going to get ridiculous. Because I won't be worried about building those things as much.
Now's our chance. Let's get
And I'll
him.
be able to just pick up stuff. Like, okay, cool, I
Okay.
need to be able to make some attack 3s, so I need a couple attack
Go.
2s. I'll just buy the attack 2s, and then
Now's our chance.
I'll go to the
I'll take you up.
You're done.
place and trade them over with some, I guess, U material. Or actually, I don't even think you
Of
need
course.
U material. I think you just need a little bit
My
of money,
turn.
which I'll have
Targets eliminated.
plenty of. Though I'm gonna be broke after what I'm about to do.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I'll handle it.
Go.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay.
My turn.
I'll handle it.
Right. We should keep going.
Now's our chance. We can do
Okay.
this.
Here we go.
My turn.
Really?
Right. You still have a lot of training to do.
Yeah, Fee. Still close. Still close.
Oh, there's the exit.
We're finally there.
Oh my god, shut up.
Oh, a treasure chest.
La Forte. Which... They give you so many moves that are like not super useful while Reen or someone else is on your team. If you have the ability to have Elliot and Reen on your team, you don't need La Crest. Except I guess maybe to double up if you really want to make sure that your defenses are maxed out for the... This is what it brings you up to, like plus 50% or something ridiculous. We're back in the Ost district. He might as well. Ooh, love it. Hot dogs. I want to say nuggets and fries. Let's see. Oh, it's fish and chips. Got it. Also, the amount of people in these families
There's a photo.
that have
That.
Elliot and Malchus both lost their mothers.
Aw, look at cute little Machias there.
He looks like he had such a sweet disposition.
Yeah, before he grew up to be a stubborn old nag.
Stop nitpicking people's old family photos! Honestly.
The governor looks the same as ever, though. Is that woman next to him your older sister or something?
That's his mom.
Close enough. She was a cousin on my father's side of the family.
Oh, cousin.
Since she lived
Okay.
quite close, she often came to visit. Our family
Where's
was just
your
my father
mother?
and I, so having her around was a big help.
Did your
The
mother
way
die
you
in
speak about
childbirth?
her seems to imply you no longer see her. Did she get married and move away?
She's dead.
She died around 6 years ago.
Oh,
I see. And that has something to do with why you hate the nobility, right?
So...
I never really planned on telling anyone about this, But considering all we've been through, I suppose it's time I told you a little more about me.
And yeah, I wouldn't call... Hello, Barry. I agree. I wouldn't call this a small house.
It's
I
a
wouldn't
long
call
story,
any of the...
but
I would call very few of
would
the
you hear me out?
homes in this game small. A lot of them are considered, I guess, studios, but they are pretty big.
Of course.
Also, this one has 2 stories. This is not a small house by any means.
Absolutely.
Glad to.
thanks. Sis was 9 years my senior. Beautiful, kind. To me, she was in every sense the ideal woman.
Where is your mother? Why do so
Now,
many
as I
characters
said
in this
earlier,
game have dead
we're a family of
parents?
commoners through and through. But my father proved to be a very capable government official.
Something to help these people trauma bond.
And eventually, he was promoted to an important government position, where he started to make a name for himself. Honesty and integrity are a core part of his work ethic. So, of course, he made his fair share of enemies. But after seeing success in a number of major projects, he gained a reputation both inside and outside the government. My mother died when I was still young. But Sis happened to live around here and ended up helping us in more ways than I can count. Since she was his niece, my father always made a fuss over her. And even though she didn't live in the same house, she was like a real sister to me, and a real daughter to my father. I was always so proud of her. As a child, she was practically my idol. And as you'd expect, she had countless admirers among the men of the city.
I think isn't Gaius the only one who has both his parents?
But for all her popularity, she was always level-headed and sensible.
And Alyssa got an assassin
felt I
made
had
in
anything to
exchange
worry
for her
about.
father, so that's a fair trade,
Until he
honestly.
appeared. He was one of my father's subordinates at City Hall.
Oh god.
Though unlike him, he was a noble by birth.
Oh god.
A man of high rank, too. The heir of a count. However, he had none of the arrogance or haughtiness one usually associates with the nobility. When I met him myself, he came across as an honest and loyal man.
Eyes.
He met Sis when Dad introduced him to her one day.
Also, stop saying sis. She has a name.
Eventually, the two of them fell in love and began a relationship, despite the difference in their social status.
Oh, this is...
As a child, I was frustrated beyond words.
I forgot to change it. This is not my first time playing the Trails of Cold Steel games.
But
This was
even I had to admit that the two of them
this is the
made a
first
good
time I played it
couple.
on PC. I played it originally when it was on PSN.
And Sis seemed so happy when she was with him that I had no choice but to let it go.
Yeah,
Time
yeah.
went on and they became engaged, with Dad acting as the go-between.
It was very... But I wanted to, play it on stream, and I wanted to do all of the games. Because I started with Cold Steel. I did not do any of the previous titles. So I
And
played
that's
those.
when everything started
And I'm
to fall
finally
apart.
getting back to Cold Steel. And, of course,
His family
between
couldn't have been more blatant
coming
in their
back to
attempts
Cold
to
Steel
undermine
and playing the previous
relationship.
games, a bunch of other stuff has happened.
Apparently, one of the four great houses, House Cayenne, proposed an arranged marriage on short notice.
Yes, I have played the Liberal and Crossbow games. I am a huge fan of the Liberal. I am...
Count's family were up in arms at the thought
uh,
he might choose to take a mere commoner as his wife.
Oh yeah, I have all of that context
Since my
for
father
how
held an
this
important post,
happened.
They were limited in how shamelessly
About
they could
how,
try to
especially when you get
sabotage
to
the
games
marriage.
3 and 4, where all of the context is needed, or who these characters are, why they're important. Because when it happened originally, I was sitting here like, who are these people? Why are they supposed to be special? Why does that little girl have a giant scythe?
They began to harass and threaten her in secret every way they could think of.
But yeah, the
Made her
Crossbow
life a
Saga I
living
was not the biggest fan of. It was still a good game. I just
Maybe
feel
she
that
didn't want to cause trouble for the man she loved, or perhaps she did it out of consideration for my father.
a lot more. It could have used a lot more.
But all that time, she chose to endure it alone. She never discussed it or asked for help.
Well, I did start with Cold Steel 1 and 2 before we got into 3 and 4. But 3 and 4, when it came to like meeting Tio and meeting, oh god, there's so many
Finally,
characters. The names are escaping me
It
at this
became
point.
so crushing that she took her own life.
Yeah, meeting some of these characters, I was just kind of sitting there like, okay, cool. That's a new character I've never met
It
before.
was
They're
only afterward
awesome.
that my father and I learned what
And then it's
really
like, oh, they know each other. They have a backstory with each other. And then really? They really said
seems
that was a
at the very
good...
last,
They Nissa
they've chosen to
themselves was
betray
like,
her love for
Full
him.
Steel 3 is a great starting point. Hell
But
no.
I told her, he said.
That should get you fought. They should get
I
fought for
told
that.
her I'd
Someone should
treasure
fight
her
them.
as my mistress instead if she'd just accept that we couldn't be married. I just don't understand it. Why would she take her own life?
Machias
After
does
that,
have a
my
sad
father seemed to
backstory.
redouble his efforts. It was like watching a machine kick into high gear. With the help of his ally, Chancellor Osborne, he was able to wrest control of City Hall from the noble faction.
Yeah, I think Gaius and Laura might be the only ones who do not have, like, some truly sad stuff going on. Yes, that is one of those words that I do not allow. The word buy is not allowed, as in to purchase something.
Then, 4 years ago,
But
he was
yes,
appointed to his current
it is
position as governor of Heimdall.
definitely. Yeah, XC did have a lot of control of the first two games, I remember, because they're in the title. I guess Nissa was trying to be like,
And
don't
that's how
go
the
and
Regnitz
get the
family
old
came
games.
to be where it is.
Play this one. And because you don't really need to understand the story of the previous two to, really get into this one.
I
That's
don't
a
even know
lie.
what to say.
I am all super big for an extended universe of stories. But
So that's why you started hating nobles?
Yeah.
if the games have a long storyline,
so
play the
furious at
earlier
Sis's
ones.
death. My hatred needed to be directed at someone. Anyone.
Like
First
this
I
isn't
blamed her
these
fiancé,
games aren't like a Final
his family,
Fantasy.
And the family of the Duke who
There's-
tried to intervene.
There's just no getting away from that.
In the end, I just hated the nobility as a whole. The people, their culture, the entire idea of social classes. I desperately wanted the strength to win against them.
Yeah.
To show how right I was.
3 would be,
how
I guess,
wrong they
considered a
were.
better start than starting at 2, because 2, you just wake up in a mech and are like, where am I? Versus 3, oh look, they give you a
Deep down,
backstory
I
in the
knew the
beginning,
truth
and
about my
then
hate.
all of a
I
sudden
knew I was taking out my anger on people
you
who
become a
didn't deserve
teacher,
it.
and you have to do pretty
who'd
much
done nothing
what
wrong.
the first 2 games were doing, but with your own class.
You did?
Plus saving your teacher, I guess.
They may be from different social classes, but people are still individuals. Sis's fiance was faithful to
Oh
her.
yeah, that's about it.
He just wasn't strong
3
enough
and
to
4
shield her
and
from
1
all that
and 2
ugliness,
Have
despite his love.
vastly
And the
different
Count and his family were only
um,
acting in their best interests, which is to be expected.
character
really.
types. I also was happy that they didn't completely make the game about
Ultimately,
the new class
I
7,
had to acknowledge that
since
not all
I didn't
commoners are
feel
good people,
that
and not
we
all
got like
nobles are unworthy of
proper
respect.
endings to original class 7 story. Oh yeah, you can still dislike the nobility system. I personally am not a big fan of royalty
Eustace
myself.
might not have done much to change
Never
my
been a
opinion.
fan of it. Oh look, I was born, but
Getting to
because
know
I was
you two
born into this
showed me that
specific
there
family,
are nobles who
I'm
live
special.
up to that name.
That's not That's never been a thing I've been a
Luckiest.
fan of. Same thing for nepotism. I've never been a fan of nepo babies.
I have no idea how my father feels about all of this,
It just feels like they got a huge head start.
but this is how I've come to feel.
I see. You have my thanks.
Also, they've been sitting here talking so long that their food
I'm
is
glad
probably
you felt you
cold
could
by
talk to
now,
us about it.
and that upsets me. Like, there are delicious hot dogs and fish and chips in front of you. This should be getting devoured.
Still, I don't think it hurt to be a bit more honest with yourself.
Yeah, hot dogs don't stay warm.
If you're
long.
willing to admit all of that,
Especially when
maybe you
you've
can
covered
find it in
them
you to
in
be friends with
condiments.
uses too.
Like, they're gonna start. Like, come on.
Are
Also,
you kidding me?
is it a Japanese thing to put lettuce on hot dogs?
I might accept that not all nobles are bad, but that arrogant, self-centered fool can go choke on a palm.
For one of the first
Mocking me
references
for spending
outside
so
of
much
the
time
game of a
studying or
monster.
telling me I need to get out
The
more.
palm. Used in casual conversation.
I don't think he goes quite that far. Besides, I don't think he does it on purpose. He doesn't mean any harm.
That's the most irritating part. He does it without thinking.
Marcus, darling. Eat.
Well, that was a good coffee break, wouldn't you?
Oh no, we took a break. Eat the food. Ultimate shot. Marcus and Gaius are the only two characters in this game that I have no idea what to do with. I have already swapped their master quartz to better ones, in my opinion. Ugh. Thank you. You have learned his backstory. You can now do his super attack. That is literally how that's how RPGs go. Something traumatic happens, and you magically get to do their best move. I think the only person you didn't have to do that with was like Laura. He gets some improvements, but they're still not that great. They still kind of want him to be a ranged tank. Like, they give him defensive stuff, which makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, Laura kind of was just like, hey, Carl Regnes. I guess they did need to give you someone who had their super move in the beginning, because they didn't want you to go into like the first big boss fight that you were going to have and have nothing to use, because that fight would have been quite a bit harder if you didn't have that ability to just like interrupt and steal crits or steal health returns and stuff like that. Ooh, an additional tab. Oh God, wait. If this is the one I think it is, oh my God. Yeah, it's time to deal with Blanc. He's the only part of both the first of Trails in the Sky and Trails to Zero that I could not stand. Phantom Thief B. It was also the fact that in Trails in the Sky, Phantom Thief B did something everywhere you went. Ugh. Hate this creature. I both hate him for him making me have to do these running around things, and And because actually fighting him in game is a task and a half. I need to go this and turn in this. Give me my shoes. Yeah, cool, great. Stop talking to me. Alrighty. Local government. Crimson Tiara. Okay, that's a little extra. What's 100 million Mira? That's a thing though. Even if you have stole it, you'd have to break it down to potentially even get that much value out of it. And if all you did was sell the gemstones and I guess the gold used to make the tiara, you're not getting the entire 100 billion. This is stupid. And even if someone bought it, you would never be able to put it on display. Like, I've never understood thieves and collectors like that. Like, I want this, but only I'll know I have it. Why? I'd rather keep the money and buy something that I can show off. Oh yeah, Phantom Thief B does it for the love of the game, which is why he returns it after you solve his puzzles. I'm more talking like in real life. People who have done things like that in real life. Stolen famous paintings, famous jewelry, statues, things like that. Always wondered, what is the point? I get doing it for the fame of the theft, but once you've proven you could steal it, just give it back. Do what this character does. Just give it back. You proved you could get it. But you can't really get rid of it except on the black market and hope you get some level of its value. Because doing the theft itself had to have cost you quite a bit of money. And time too. Like, god damn. Oh my god. Promises shall be returned to you unharmed. If not, I make no guarantees. So I cannot tell the railway military police. Thor's Military Academy. Group A. I'm going to assume Group B has their own. The Foot of the Conqueror. That one's pretty easy. He's sending us on a treasure hunt. Oh, wrong street. Drivers Plaza. Turbo Run. Aha. in the northeastern seat of the Prismatic Palace. Oh. Probably the Crystal Garden. Oh God, I forgot Reverie exists. There are so many that I forget that they exist. Like, I know it's still going. So I still haven't played either. Okay, so I'm not a fan of the Tales of series as much as I used to be. I really do enjoy them though. The Northeast.
There's so many butterflies.
It really gives the place an exotic touch, huh?
Oh, yeah, it should be. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. No. If it's just this chair over here, okay, I hate myself. Yeah, like I enjoyed the older Tales games, the Tales of games. Like Tales of Symphonia was one of my favorite games as a kid. I do not believe I could enjoy it now as much as I did then, especially because I've kind of gotten used to the newer feel of some games. So even when I went back and played the, I guess, remaster of Kingdom Hearts, it still felt clunky, and it didn't dull my love for that game and my nostalgia for that game, but it did take away some of the playable enjoyment. But my love for KH2 and its play and how well it plays is still there, and I still need to replay KH3. Yes, that is something I do dislike about a lot of current RPGs. They do not flesh out the story as much as they used to, or at least that's how it feels. But I think that's more of a player issue, because as you can see from where I'm playing now, I'm not talking to a bunch of the random characters in the world who may have something to say that connects to something else that was talked about in the game as a part of the main story. You're like, oh man, that's X, Y, and Z, blah blah blah, that connects, that shows some interest. And I feel that's what's I guess missing when it comes to the players nowadays, or at least that's me. So a lot of those times when I complain about, well, they didn't really flesh out this part of the story, and then it's like, oh, but that was a part of there was a book or something that you didn't pick up, or if I did pick it up, I didn't read it, that talks more about that. And maybe that's just me, maybe that's others, but I have heard that complaint about more recent RPGs in, I guess, the last decade and a half. They don't have that same depth of feel that early 2000s RPGs tried to have. But maybe that's just me. Anything to also, that rant is, what a minute, I think Vesperia came out in 08? So 2010. Yeah, I was right. Oh wait. Yeah, I remember when it came out. I just never picked it up. I thought about picking it up, but then I was kind of like, eh. I ended up, wait, did I? Remind me, is that the one where like the earth elemental has like big fists and you can fuse with the elementals, or am I thinking about Zestiria? Because I know one of those games was one of the ones where I was just like, yeah, that was Zestiria. So yeah, Vesperia came out before that one. Yeah, Vesperia was the 360 one. I had a 360 and I adored it. Super happy that Xbox is still doing what it needs to do. Yeah, because I'm sorry, Xbox Game Pass, I love that. $10 a month and I can just play all of the games that they have available. Or if they don't have it like available, I can just buy it for usually cheaper. And it's most, if not all of their library is available. Same. If I didn't stream, like, okay, for me, I have a large library of games, which is why I'm streaming. I don't stream for the people. I stream for myself primarily as a way to empty that library. I'll put it that way, as a way to empty that library and keep something for posterity. So I take the recordings and I take the VODs and I go and put them on YouTube, and that's my way of maintaining what I'm doing. And I enjoy that. It gives me a sense of, all right, I've done this, I've fulfilled this. And it helps me, it makes me feel really good. I get to see how much time I put into the game versus how long the game usually is, and whether it's 4 hours or 8 hours, or even 2 hours for shorter streams where I'm still feeling like I did something. Especially with so many, how do I say, short-term games. Like, I've been playing League of Legends forever, but you can, you know, get through a League of Legends game in 30 minutes. I won't deny that. I love a lot of the Tales games characters. More than anything. Zestiria, I felt, was weaker on both accounts when it came to characters and story to me. It didn't catch me the way I like an RPG to catch me. Like this game, it gave me the Persona vibe. I'm in school, we are kids with special abilities, but the characters are not so special that other people aren't interesting. No. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely something about the Trails series that I love is that everything about the world is moving, and even though you're jumping between individual games with individual characters who have their individual arcs, it's all one world that's flowing towards a final conclusion, which for this saga is Cold Steel 4. And then they give you the next, I guess I think they're, what, 2 games after Cold Steel 4, which I guess is... I did not dislike it, honestly. I did enjoy... Yeah, I appreciate the overall effort that they put into the finale. The finale of Cold Steel 4 gave me the same vibes as the ending of Trails in the Sky 2. You fight this big bad, you defeat this ancient evil. Yeah, the curse plot kind of this game kind of... Also, the curse plot comes out of nowhere. I would have preferred it if they had just
So the tiara
made
really
him
was in there, huh?
evil.
Now I'm wondering if the last passenger who stepped off the tram was Phantom Thief B himself. I don't remember there being any unusual passengers on board, though.
I see. So you have no idea who Phantom Thief B could have been then?
To have done so much and yet left no trace of his presence. He must truly be a master at covering his tracks.
I'll say. But hey, at least we were able to get the tiara back. I suppose that's good enough.
What's
Reen
wrong,
is
Reen?
too good at his job.
Well, why are you staring at me like that?
I think it's time we put an end to this little charade. Don't you, Baron Blue Blanc? Or should I call you Phantom Thief B?
What?
Yeah. So, the 2 things that I feel that they should have taken out of the Cold Steel franchise that would have made the game easier to balance. I love it. Oh shit. Oh my god, this is him. Blah 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 blah. Take away the mechs. Totally unnecessary. You could have gone more the demon route, and that would have been able to better explain Reen's transformation. The second in command of the demon flame guy, he could have been related. You could have used that, or you could have used possession of his father instead of a curse, and got rid of the mechs altogether. And that would have been a better thing, because you've already shown in the first 2 games they did not feel amazing to me. The mechs felt so clunky, so unnecessary. Because by the time you get to the point where you're fighting with them, you've already like established I played Crossbell. I saw the other mechs. All of the mechs being autonomous, and then magically you have mechs that you have to pilot. They went full Gundam, and I was like, ugh. Also, you had to fight the other ones hand to hand.
This savory taste is why the unripe fruit is the most delectable of all.
Wait, aren't you the Baron we met earlier? But that mask...
That's the mask of Phantom Thief B.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. I am Phantom Thief Blue Blanc, otherwise known simply as Phantom Thief B.
I don't know how they picked the perfect voice actor to play one of the most annoying characters in the game. I'm actually a big lover of mechs. I love Gundam. I love things like Eureka 7. But it didn't
Baron
land.
Blue Blanc is but one of the many roles I have assumed during my pursuits.
It is so slow.
Incidentally, might I ask when you first discovered my true identity?
It didn't really take much discovering. You went out of your way to show up in the Crystal Garden after all. Now, maybe it's just me, but I find it hard to believe you were seriously trying to hide your identity to begin with. Your disguises, nothing short of perfect, I have to admit. But with all the work you've put into this, I suspected you might come check on us near the end of your little game.
ha ha! I see. Excellent deductive reasoning. Simply splendid.
I'm not surprised that America kept their voice actors. Japan changing their voice actors seems kind of on brand for how long ago the game came out. Because you have to remember, we in the US didn't get Trails in the Sky until far later than its original release. So yeah, it just I understand why. Yeah, the American VA for the original Trails in the Sky
Why would you do something like this?
was
Why
kind
go
of
to all the
already
trouble?
set up. Were they? Interesting.
Ah, does that interest you? Must there be a motive?
Nah. Now that we know your identity, there's nothing more to discuss.
So first off, I think someone said something about
Theft is a crime.
Indeed.
that
A crime we will not allow to go unpunished.
Dragon Ball Z is one of the things holding up the Japanese economy. So if Dragon Ball Z just kind of ever truly disappeared, there might be issues. I doubt that that's true, of course. But you have to think about how long Dragon Ball Z has been around, and Goku's voice actress has existed for so long that even Bulma, the original voice actress for Bulma, died before her at like 60. DBZ's been around for what, almost over 40 years at this point. It came out in like the 70s, 80s. Yes, very hyperbolic. But again, something I read, not my own personal statement. Yeah, there's so much money that they put into Dragon Ball, into anime in general in Japan. Like, it's all over their trains. They've had statues put up. They've made giant Gundams.
Spirited youths you are.
This.
What?
The teleportation. The fact that none of the main characters ever just gain
How did he
access
do
to this pisses me off.
Just a little trick I like to keep up my sleeve.
Also, Blue Blanc being one of the few people who does use true magic
Regardless,
in this
you
series.
have provided me with plenty of sport and more than enough entertainment for one day. I'll be watching your future achievements with keen interest. Ladies and gentlemen, until we meet again, I bid you adieu.
He disappeared again.
That's quite a little trick.
He might still be nearby. Let's search the area.
Okay, that is a lot. So the definitive edition of Vesperia is based on the PS3 version of it, which has a bunch of stuff that they didn't put onto the 360 version of the game. And based on the voice actors that didn't come back were the main characters. That's wild. That's actually pretty wild. Oh my god. Still speaking on RPGs in general, I still have yet to play Expedition 33. I hear it's amazing. Oh no, so just the main character changed. Oh, that's cool. Well, also, voice acting then versus voice acting now, there are so many people who want to be a part of the voice acting community that now I can understand. Yeah. I can definitely understand some people wanting to be paid way more for doing video games now than they used to be, especially because a lot of famous actors and actresses are truly a part of it. What time is it? All right, so thank you, Barry, for keeping me company today. But I am going to be ending it here for the night. I do have to cook dinner and I do have work tonight. I will probably be back tomorrow to play through some more. But thank you, everybody, for watching. And of course, if there is any of the other games you wanted to see me that I've played, you can go down below and you can find my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. It is free, of course, and it helps me. You can also, if you're watching on YouTube, click in the description below and you can come hang out with me live and see what else I'm doing. But until next time, peace.